Great success. Here we are.
See, you always sound surprised when it works, not me.
I'm confident now.
I have complete
I got
and
this.
utter faith in you.
I got this. And also, I got Peggy wearing jerseys.
But it's Willow, of course.
Yeah,
It's
very
Willow.
cool.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row because I had the Canadians win on last week, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm going to have to start wearing dress shirts.
Yeah, you probably should. Get fancy.
Go into business meetings.
Did you see Kevin Knight's new belt?
It's very sparkly.
Very sparkly.
Very, very sparkly.
Very sparkly.
I saw it and I was like, yep, that's definitely Kevin.
Yeah, as soon as he said he wanted to present him with the new blinged out belt, I was like, that's very, like, yeah, that's a custom belt for sure. Hello, Heart. How are you? It's Thursday morning, and you know what that means. I have to start doing that one. It's Wednesday or Thursday morning, and you know what that means.
That's fair. How are we feeling ahead of tonight's show?
It's a stacked card. Now, I'm not... Okay, so last time we had a card like this, right after a pay-per-view, we're like, wow, this is like another pay-per-view for free on a Wednesday night. And you know what came out of that one? Yep, that's a thing. We became our own little meme in our own little circle of friends. So on paper, this looks incredible. I am hoping we do not have a repeat of last time after a pay-per-view.
Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm not wearing the disappointment jersey, so Peggy can't blame me.
I noticed, because as soon as we got into the waiting room before the show started, if you had that on, I was going to tell you to go change.
I should have worn it just for fun.
Oh my God. If we had done 3 in a row with the disappointment shirt, I would have just been like, I'm not doing this show anymore.
Well, I didn't wear it last week.
And last week wasn't a disappointment. Entirely. Entirely.
Dynamite. Oh no, Dynamite was kind of. Because it was a lot
Asterix, entirely.
Lots of talking. Then the pay-per-view was kind of a bit... What's happening
You know what?
here?
So the pay-per-view... First of all, how are you? I didn't do this first. So.
I'm well. I'm tired. I slept like crap, actually.
Well, it is fairly early still. Hey, Scott. So pay-per-view for AEW is always excellent in the ring. I don't think I have any complaints about the work that we saw.
No.
I have a lot of questions about the booking. Especially how much they fucked Canadians over being in Canada.
Everybody gets one.
And we got one. We got Kyle O'Reilly, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Even he didn't realize he was the only one to win. He was like, what?
Did you see that backstage segment after he won? And did you see the whole vignette about his like return and everything? I wasn't crying. You were. So yeah, I was like bawling my eyes out watching it. Oh yeah, 100%. I was bawling watching it. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I left the pay-per-view, of course, like after 5.5 hours thinking that wasn't the best I saw, but I think it was just because I was so disappointed in who didn't win. It's not that it was a bad pay-per-view. I was just so sure about some things, specifically Cope and Christian.
But yeah, that was the big like stunner, and then obviously the dogs. But yeah, that's been the big debate all week on the clips. The
dog shirt has been fantastic. Though.
The dog shirt was the greatest trios team of all time. Held the belt for 24 hours.
In all fairness, they launched the shirt Sunday morning, so of the pay-per-view. And according to everything that I've read, the plan was for them to drop it. So I don't exactly know why they launched the shirt. Like, if they made an audible and they dropped the titles because of Gabe's injury, I could almost understand that the shirt went out and then, whatever happened, right? But part of me also wants to buy the shirt just
because it's funny. It's ironic. Like, it's such a dog's thing of like, we only held the belt for less than 24 hours, but we're still the greatest. Everyone else sucks.
Yeah. And you have people that were like, no, they had it for like 3 days because they taped it Wednesday. I'm like, yes, but in storyline,
Yeah.
they won it Saturday night. Like,
In
you
canon
know?
universe, they only won it 24 hours before.
Yeah, yeah. Anyone that's in the chat, what do you think is going to happen tonight? We've got a couple of belts on the line. We've got
Got the big boy
obviously
on the line.
Darby, MJF.
That's the one I'm
Darby's-
very curious about. That one I could see changing hands. Hey, Ed.
Thanks, Ed.
It's old man Ed.
Anyone over 32 is old.
I don't know.
I saw the clip.
Did you see how much I confused him?
No, I couldn't see the chat because I was watching the replay. So
we put up the Star Wars Episode 1 graphic. And it's the same template I've been using for all of them so far that have 50th anniversary, because it's Star Wars as a whole. It's 50th anniversary.
Yeah, Star Wars as a entity.
Yeah. And he was like, that movie's not 50. I'm only 40 something and I'm only 42. And I definitely watched that as a kid. What's going on? And I was like, yes, Karina pointed this out, but shush.
I also agree that I think Darby's winning tonight. And anyway, I may melt down. So yeah, we got the big one on the line. We've also got Kevin Knight with his new blinged out TNT title defending against Claudio. Yes, question mark. And then we've got Willow versus Kamille. Question mark. There's just not going to be a lot of this week.
With the TBS on the line.
Yes, TBS on the line. And then just before we were getting ready to go live, we saw Ospreay versus Hechicero added. And
Dezmond Xavier versus some guy.
Dezmond versus Ciampa.
Tommaso Ciampa. And
I'm sitting there going, we literally just talked about it, so yeah.
And we get a Chris Jericho interview by fellow Canadian Renee Paquette.
Ignoring that one. So
I thought that was the thing you're most excited for.
I mean, yeah, sure.
You like Canada.
Okay. So you're turning into the Fightful Post show and watch Alex lose it? Yeah. I firmly agree that because of the Darby thing, I'm assuming, or because of everything in general, because Alex is a joy to watch. Sometimes he just melts down.
As does Kate, though. Kate's known to have a meltdown herself.
Yeah. Speaking of meltdowns, I might have one. But someone said to me, I thought you guys weren't reaction streamers. I'm like, we're not. Like,
we're not supposed to be.
Every reaction you see is literally all of the reactions in like a 5-hour show. Like, most of the time we're just like, this is ridiculous. I said most of the times we don't even watch wrestling. So
yeah, it was a 5 hour.
Here we go.
5 hours cut down to a minute and a half, 3 minutes, I think.
Oh,
the long version was.
Starting with Renee, how am I supposed to yell "It's Wednesday"?
My AEW delayed again. What the hell?
I'm seeing Renee out in the parking lot and MJF arriving in his Escalade. Or whatever it is. You smacking your computer like Burke. What was it? It came back after a promo. You didn't even see like the Tekla promo? Weird.
I fixed it.
Yeah, you're slightly behind me, so I'll keep an eye on it. I'll pause it and try to sync it back up. Nothing worse than when one of us reacts and the other one doesn't, and then the other one does. It's like, that makes a really weird clip. Always. I think MJF should... Oh, anyway, I'll wait a second. I'm still ahead of you. I'm going to wait a second before I say something. Join the Don Callis family. So I was like...
MJF is due for a honeymoon.
Speaking of time away, we got an announcement that there was a trademark for AEW Redemption this week.
Correct.
That sounds like the perfect place for Hangman to return, considering he used the music from Red Dead Redemption as one of his entrances not that long ago.
Yeah, that's... In my mind, that's the July pay-per-view.
So, yeah, we got the announcement of Forbidden Door today. Well, the official date, which is June 28th. So, like, the very, very end of June, which makes sense because Double or Nothing is the very, very end of May. So if we've got that... Sorry, laughing at Renee. Oh, MJF didn't know that he was being challenged?
Right now. So's about that one, Max. He's definitely losing because he's going to be in his suit.
It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. We are in Everett, not Seattle. I will continuously say that, but it's like an hour away. It's not even... Yeah. I can't believe we're kicking off with this match, which is very strange.
Yeah, that's like having a show in Nowra and saying it's in Wollongong. It's like, no, it's not.
That's not even a real place. So we're starting off with this match. So what's the main event going to be then? Willow? No. Willow with the return of Mercedes.
Yeah.
Except that Mercedes should not be going after Willow's title. Also, I could still see her show up, even if she's not going after that title, because of the whole thing with her and Kamille in the past and stuff as well,
exactly.
right?
I think she might help Kamille.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Scott. Like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, I keep messing around with my timing to make sure I'm sort of synced up. I think it's close enough. But yeah, like, that's the only thing I can think of that might main event. Unless Kevin.
Yeah, maybe.
The TNT. Oh, he's still in his suit. This is going to be the main event. He's not ready to fight yet, so it'll be the main event.
Yeah, they're not going to do it now. I just looked. So Forbidden Door is another Sunday pay-per-view for me.
Yes.
No, Monday. Monday for me.
You mean. I was going to say it's a Sunday for me.
It's a Sunday, so great.
Well, they'll do Sundays right through till football starts. So, like, the fall, whatever.
Yeah.
Like September or whatever.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not mistaken, All In is also a Sunday. And yeah, All Out might be a Saturday. We'll have to... I don't think it's a date for that yet.
No. We've only got...
There's no way this match doesn't happen tonight. It's going to have to be the main event.
Yeah. This
should be the main event. I'm so confused, especially if Darby's going to win.
Whoa.
He's starting to sue somebody? What is happening?
He also called Aubrey a skank.
He's going to sue Warner Brothers. That's amazing.
He's like your fearless leader. Uh-oh.
Why are you the way you are?
Uh-oh.
Ring the bell? Is he actually going to fight in his suit? He is. Aubrey's asking for the belt. If this is like a squash, this might be how they sort of explain how Darby wins too.
Yeah.
He's in a suit. He's not ready. Aubrey has the belt. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he had no idea it was happening.
And then we have a squash because he's talking about how he just went like the full, like however long with Kenny. It's possible if this is how we, like I said, how we get the main event, not necessarily how we don't have the match, because the trainers might go, he's cleared.
Yeah, he's fine. We don't know what he's talking about. He's totally fine.
I just can't imagine that this fight happens like this, but we'll see. A few moments later. Oh, and Darby's the new winner.
if they don't do this match, Twitter will explode. Especially on Mania weekend. Like, nope. Don't bait and switch.
What do you mean like them? Seattle Seahawks literally just won the Super Bowl.
I had to do that quickly.
Is Darby crying? What is happening? He is. He's crying. What's going on right now?
What?
His promo, he did an interview today, which was very similar to this as well. That wouldn't surprise me if he was actually, like putting posters up like himself. If he wins tonight, I would say win, but we know after last week my predictions don't mean anything. He's going to lose it again at Double or Nothing, right? In MJF's hometown, quote unquote. Yeah. Because his wrestling school was in Everett, not Seattle, if I'm not mistaken, from what they were saying last week. That actually feels like legitimate emotion too, which I think is the hardest part. Like, it doesn't feel like he's... You know what? Who knows what they're doing here? Justin's getting out of the ring.
What the hell is happening?
What's Brian doing?
What?
So it'll be the main event.
Yeah.
This makes sense. That's what we said. Like, why isn't this the main event? Okay.
He's definitely losing.
There's definitely, yeah, for sure. Because if it was like the opener, I couldn't imagine, like, sure, Darby could win because of all the reasons we've already just put on the table, but now
it
I
also
feel like
would
he's
have cheapened his win if he'd won it like this.
This is how they get around everything.
Yep. Cover all them bases.
Sorry, with what?
A headlock takeover.
Okay, that's what I thought. Now he's just throwing himself against barricades for fun. What a wild man.
This is Darby for you.
I'm just like, what's happening right now? Like, now that he's like yelling at Brian Danielson as well.
Yeah. He's like, it's not my fault, bro. Shoot the messenger.
Oh, I was like, why is Kenny roaming around beat up backstage? And I was like, okay, last week in Dynasty, I just ignoring the graphic in the corner. Like, what is even happening right now?
Peggy doesn't watch wrestling. She doesn't pay attention to things clearly.
I'm old. My eyes can only focus on a certain amount of space. He's back there with Will all beat up. Jeez. Well, they were making a comment today about even Tony Khan when he did his live, talking about how Will was not 100%. So really curious as to what happens there.
This has to be them, like, planting the seeds for All In.
But what are we planting? That these two are going to fight each other? Because that was my pick originally.
I think somehow they end up with both of these two going after the belt then.
Because originally I was like, well, if Omega wins last weekend, then we get these two potentially at Dynamite as well, or at All In as well, and I was okay with that. But now I'm like, because this match would be great at All In. Who are we kidding?
And if Redemption is a July pay-per-view, we've got 3 pay-per-views between now and All In.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of time to still swap the belts over.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have for sure MJF in New York, right? So Brian got a haircut. Yep. And then Forbidden Door. Who knows what we do with the title there?
I wouldn't be surprised if Kenny wins it at Redemption. Because it would be his redemption for the failure at Dynasty.
Yeah, and now that this is sort of floating around, and we're assuming it's a pay-per-view.
Yeah. Well, I just think with my AEW now, they almost need a pay-per-view every month to justify the monthly subscription to people.
Because why would you keep it, like you would just buy the months that there's a pay-per-view or whatever, right? Because most people have access to Dynamite and stuff either way, like other ways. Oh, what was that? So there's still a chance? It's also the Owen. So we'll probably have both of them in the Owen as well.
Yeah.
And especially until they announce something for Redemption. Right now, all we have is that they've trademarked Redemption.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I need to listen to that again. I want to go back and listen to that again and see if either of them said the word redemption at any point.
I had the subtitles on. I didn't see it, but I've also been sharing the tweets and stuff, so. Scott will probably tell us. He actually listens and watches.
Yeah. This is such a banger theme song. It's like the most Tommaso theme song I think he's ever had.
Who is Ciampa fighting?
A guy?
Oh, Dezmond, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I was like, I don't even know.
Have you seen Liv Morgan? Did you see her on the ESPN today?
If that's the interview where she had the black eye and
her
the big
face
bruise
is
on her forehead.
Busted.
So my brain went to 2 different things. Is that still real? Or is she playing it up with makeup?
Probably heightened with makeup, but it also I would imagine it's still pretty bruised and swollen. I mean, it was a massive egg.
Real, but it looked very purple for something that happened basically 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, I don't know how she bruises, but most people, by the time 2 weeks have rolled around, the purple should be more faded. I would think.
Did she go to Coachella? She did.
Yes.
Did she look fine?
But she probably was all full of makeup.
Yeah. Liv.
Sorry, Scott, was that what now based on what I asked you? I said we were wondering whether either one of them said the word redemption in their promo, if you had heard it, because I was too busy yapping. Now, Auntie Collins is there tonight too, isn't she?
I would assume so, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw that she bought tickets. I don't know where, but
I think she still had a slight black eye at Coachella. Not as bad, but definitely still. Oh, she's definitely still got black eyes.
I'm not saying that she doesn't. I just wondered if the ESPN thing was a little bit played up, but
there are Pario jerseys available. Ed, Eric.
So yeah, they're actually really nice. They have the ombre, right?
Yep. Yeah, white down to purple.
This is my Willow jersey though, because Willow's my bestie. Yeah, she is there. I knew she was. I haven't seen her post anything, but maybe she won't.
It's always hard when you go into venues like that and you get in there and then it's like, oh, reception is terrible. I can't connect.
Yeah, I had somebody, I don't remember what event it was. He said he posted a bunch of, because I said, post a picture from where you're sitting so I can get an idea to look for you, right? Because I knew he was on the floor and you know what I mean, so on and so forth. And then the pictures all came through like once the show was over.
Yeah, once you leave the venue, then they all post.
I swear I sent them. Like, someone said the Kenny and Ospreay don't make me cry challenge, level impossible. Oh.
Yeah, that's Peggy tier bait.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to listen to it. I'll watch it later. I can't allow you the free crying content. That's behind the Patreon.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, that's great content. Hey, Adam. You should post the link to your Pario jerseys.
Make them do work.
I mean, if you don't want to sell your merch, that's cool. Whatever. Thought you were a booth babe.
Hey, I did good.
Did you? You sold all the things, made all the monies?
Not all the things and not all the monies, but enough of the monies.
Did you make enough of the monies to justify ordering your Kenny Omega jersey?
No, because I also have car registration that's $500.
That is true. That is true.
I kind of need to be able to get places. I did not. Yep, sounds about right.
I didn't want to comment on that because I already talked about it earlier, something else that we both were. But now we use the term trash loosely as in WWE trashed. Like he went in,
flipped over some tables and chairs, and that was about it.
Broke a couple of photos or whatever, and took his belt and went home. I just love that they use the word cahoots in that statement about it, because when he left, he was talking to, I think it was a security guard or something. To be fair, I only half watched it, and they said that he was in cahoots, and I was like, cahoots. Nothing says serious wrestling company like using the word cahoots.
Yeah,
that's how you get crazy.
Only Cody would use the word cahoots.
It wasn't Cody though. It was I don't even think it was Pat McAfee. It was somebody else on his show.
Someone on his team.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, because it didn't sound like him. Also, I was because I was. What? What's happening?
We'll hear from Tekla.
Oh, I have a commercial. I'm watching Big Macs on my TV.
Oh, there was a lower third graphic that was like, these matches. We'll hear from FTR. We'll hear from Tekla.
I see FTR on my screen right now, but I can't see what.
Yeah, it says we'll hear from them.
Oh, okay. And there's the other matches.
I wonder if something will happen during the Tekla thing. At some point, she's got to come back, right?
So now that we know that the main event is the main event and not Willow, I don't think she'll return during Willow. If she's going to return tonight, it'll be during Tekla's, because I think that's the belt she's going after. But yes. I think it's more likely that she'll appear whenever they announce the Owen Hart thing, which I don't think will be tonight based on how stacked this card is. However,
it would be good newsworthy buzz leading into this weekend.
I think that's what I was going to say. Like, I think with this week being the week and all the announcements, they should announce it. But to me, that makes sense. But they could also announce it and she could come back next week when they start making the matches and whether, because you know how they usually announce like half of it and then the other half is sort of like announced later or like the next week or the day of or whatever. She could be like, hey, why am I not on this list? You know, and Tony will be like, oh, well, you weren't here and blah, blah, blah. Right. Whatever. I didn't see anybody talking about that in the chat. I mentioned about Cahoots, but I didn't, Cahoots is right up there with Shenanigans. Hey, Bobby.
Bobby, how are you? Not the Shenanigans.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite words, actually. I really do think it's funny how everybody's going crazy about this whole Forbidden Door going up against Slammiversary.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Did you mean the word trash or did you mean the word Cahoots, Scott? Sorry.
Because, like, as I said to Todd, the SAP Center is a pretty major venue. It's not like you can book that on a whim, and you definitely can't reschedule that when last week TNA like, oh, our show's this day. You can't just ring this SAP Center and be like, oh, can we bump a week or come forward a week? Like, no, there's basketball and there's all sorts of stuff on. Like, sorry.
And you're right. I'm sure this AEW event was booked last year.
Yeah.
They just could, like I said, they couldn't announce it because of the SmackDown being in there. Yeah, I totally get it. I wasn't really paying attention. Like I saw people mentioning about how it wasn't trashed, and I'm like, I mean, WWE tweeted it was trashed. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
It's TV trashed.
You're right. Yeah.
Exactly.
So counterpoint for someone like me who wants to avoid spoilers. If you want to watch both shows, it's very hard to watch both shows and avoid spoilers.
And especially those two shows in particular, it's not Forbidden Door and a C tier pay-per-view. Like it's the TNA pay-per-view, apart from Bound for Glory. It's like they're number 2.
Yeah, and trying to avoid spoilers, and and everyone's like, well, just stay off social media. Well, when you sort of, I'll use the air quotes around work, but when you're involved in wrestling and stuff, it's really hard to just not be on social media, because if you want to be on, say I decide to watch Forbidden Door and I want to be on social media talking about that, I have to make sure I mute every possibility about TNA, which
TNA and people
pretty
that
near
may show
impossible.
Up.
2 screens at the same time, if possible. Yeah. Absolutely.
Peggy's ADHD could do that. She could be on stream, watch Forbidden Door whilst also having Slammiversary on an iPad next to her or something.
I mean, I could do it. I mean, that's what I do all the time. But it's just, I think it's very difficult to focus on both.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Especially if you're doing a watch along as well. Like if you're doing a watch along, you have to be here and watch the show you're doing the watch along. Another show as well makes it very, very difficult. And I'm not saying one is right and one is wrong. I see when people are like, counter programming is a pain in the ass. I just don't understand when Slammiversary has been in the last 2 weeks in July, or in the month of July for the last 7 years, with the exception of one. Why all of a sudden they're moving it to
the weekend that Forbidden Door always is,
has
except
always
for one.
been in, except for one. Yeah. 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 And then be surprised that Forbidden Door's that weekend. Like, I mean, that was a shorter match than I anticipated.
And Forbidden Door can't run any later than the weekend it's running anyway, because the G1 starts in July. So all of the big heavyweight main event guys from New Japan are occupied. Jungle Boy? Oh. Straight to the top.
He's already had the TNT title.
Yeah. There's 7 other titles he could go for.
I guess if you say you want all, the number of times he said all, though, makes me wonder that he's aiming for all in as well. But and you know what I get, like, you know, wherever you're,
Whoa.
it's funny, loyalty lies, you know, whatever you decide to watch. Like, I know Ed said, you know, he knows which one he'll be going to, because if it's in Boston, he'll go to Slammiversary. And if I had the opportunity to go to a live show, I would go to whichever one was live as well. Like, do you know what I mean? But
and that's the thing, they're that far away, they're not like competing for a live audience.
yeah. Yeah, one's in California. It's like you can't get much further away than, you know, from Massachusetts than California. You know what I mean? We're going to see nothing but vignettes for these two all night now.
They are putting a lot into this. If he loses, it's like, well,
after last weekend when Kenny lost at home, my brain was like, okay, MJF is going to also, this goes 2 ways. Darby wins, they have a massive moment, or Darby loses and everybody loses their shit. I mean, people are going to lose their shit either way, right? So I don't see how Darby loses this, though.
Given everything else happening this week, I would have him win. Because they will dominate the news cycle for the next, like, 2 days.
Exactly. And the more I thought about that in the last couple of days, I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure Darby's going to win for that reason. And that's, again, the masks, the Forbidden Door today, this.
Especially because they've got, so they'd get the big news pop today. Then they've got Collision Spring Breakthrough tomorrow. So they'll dominate the news tomorrow.
Whew, those masks are pricey.
Oh, are they? They up?
$84 Canadian.
That's about what I expected.
But then
I think,
when you consider, then it's another $50 to have it shipped, probably.
Yeah, that sucks.
I just went to see if they were up, and they are up. So even though we haven't seen the ad yet. And you're right, Scott, that black one is the Eagles one, which is unfortunate, because if it was green, I'd be more tempted. Because it's black, I'm not tempted. Here's FTR coming in.
Yeah, that is dumb. Why is it black with just green eyes?
Well, I mean, they seem to go with, you know,
it's because
one of the colors.
The Jets is bright green.
Well, we don't always wear the Kelly green, the Eagles. Usually we wear that midnight green, which I'm assuming is the Jaguars color there.
Yeah. That Bears one is something. They don't even look, they look cheap. Probably they look kind of shitty.
Yeah, if they were the midnight green, I would consider buying one and just put it up on one of the shelves behind me. But I'm not interested in the black one.
84.87 Australian.
Yeah, and it's 83.74 Canadian. So basically the same. I know our dollar is close to the same. So.
I added it to my cart, and then it goes, you might also like these. Pre-order the AEW World Championship replica for $1,000.
Yes, I'm buying an $80 mask. I would also like a $1,000 belt. Thanks.
I'm good, thanks. I've already got one. Let's see what shipping was going to cost me for this mask.
So when I ordered this, the shipping was $30.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So standard international shipping that'll take 6 to 10 business days is $42.44.
Which is probably the same as mine.
Total $127.31 Australian.
I just don't think it's worth it.
Absolutely not.
So yeah, because I think I was telling you too that when I ordered this, it was like $30 in shipping. But then if I ordered like regular t-shirt, it was $56 in shipping. I'm like, I don't understand this math. Like, and I'm talking about $56 for each item.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so dumb.
If I ship it to Karina's, it's $5.
Yeah, and I would have accepted Kelly Green as well. Because that's, I love that one for them as well. But the black, I'm just like,
it's fine. They're fine.
They'll probably sell really well.
They'd be one of those things that they'll probably sell really well in person.
Well, right now they're only available online.
Well, that's dumb.
Now, at least when they advertised it, it said available only online.
Oh.
And then I don't know if potentially they brought Seattle ones here. Like they might bring individual cities to individual cities. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine them bringing all 32 teams or like some local teams.
Wow. They should also sell them at NFL games.
I could see that.
As like the crossover of like people buy it because it's the NFL team and then it's got the AEW logo on it, so it's free advertising.
So now that Karina's here, I'm going to
no.
publicly.
What have I done?
Publicly talk about how you called her Jar Jar Binks.
Correct.
What is wrong with you?
We were reviewing Star Wars Episode 1. What else was I going to call her?
Anything. Maybe her name. Maybe
I called her
love
name
of my
afterwards.
life. The son of my sky. Not Jar Jar Binks.
Wait till you see what I called her next week.
How do you put up with him? Yeah, I didn't even see that, Scott. I was so convinced that one in the upper corner was the Eagles, the Midnight Green. So not all heroes wear capes. So yeah. I'm so disappointed in you.
We reviewed Undertow next week, so
I don't know what that is.
It's a horror one about a demonic entity that sends a podcast of voice recordings.
Please tell me you didn't refer to her as a demonic person who sends you voice messages. Oh. I don't even. That's a great clip because people are going to think it's wrestling related. I don't like horror movies.
Oh, it's good. It's real good. Not a lot of jump scares. 1 or 2.
And that's the biggest thing. I don't mind psychological horror. I do not enjoy jump scares.
Well, you'd probably like this one.
So are we getting CNC coming out here? A 10-second pose. They have to come out.
Someone's got to come out. The Young Bucks?
Stokely's funny.
Is it a 10-second pose when you do 17 poses?
I mean, nobody came out. It's a 10-second like photo shoot, I guess.
Yeah. It's not a single 10-second pose.
Well, Jamie and Karina did it, but I'm assuming maybe Bobby and Astrid did as well because they cover horror movies too.
I would assume they would have. It came out. Oh.
Well, Astrid hasn't watched it.
It came out in the States a while ago. Yeah, they're not young anymore. They're just the Bucks.
Are they really?
No, they are still the Young Bucks officially, but they're not young anymore, really.
Yeah, it is another Sunday. I'm assuming we'll have Sunday ones right through till when football starts, which I don't know when that is because I can't keep track
Well,
of
the next two
anymore.
definitely are, and then I think All In is. So that's
3.
the next 3 that are announced.
And July probably is too, if they have redemption in July, if that is. And then August is
All In.
That's a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got at least. Oh yeah, so that would be the third one, right? That's what you're saying, yeah.
Well,
and then
All In would be the 4th. If redemption is in
redemption
July.
is one, yeah. But that's what I mean. Like All In was probably the third one you were referring to.
And then
So I'm assuming September.
September we might go back to Saturday.
What's in September usually?
Research.
We have Wrestle Dream in October. I know that. Research. I don't know one in September.
All Out.
Well, I'm trying to. All Out. Oh yeah, that would be September, yeah. Because that was when you sent me the thing about redemption today, and I was like, to me, my brain goes redemption would be after All In. But that's All Out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, unless they got rid of All Out.
Unless they bring All Out to July and move redemption to September.
But how could you have All Out before All In? I mean, you could, I guess. I mean, it's just how you place it, right? So
either way.
Yeah. I can't help but see redemption and think Hanger's back. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
It just, like I said, I think with my AEW, they kind of do need here's a monthly show.
Yeah.
Which means they'll have to bring in something in February next year as well.
Or January too. It may not even be a pay-per-view. I wonder if it'll be a like a special, but I guess that would be on Collision normally, right? Those are free, so
they do them occasionally on Dynamite, but it's also
how old are the Bucks? I want to know if the Bucks are actually middle age.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Because I'm gonna guess that they're not middle aged. So if they're probably like in their 30s.
Matt is 41 and Nick is 36.
Okay, so a little bit older than I thought. I still don't think that's middle age though, but as someone who's significantly older than that.
I'll take it.
You're a young man. So this must be the Claudio match, I'm guessing?
Correct.
I can't wait to see his belt under the lights. Like we just saw it like backstage with Tony Khan. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. The only person with a belt like in this match.
Careful, I'll get JR onto you and yelling pronouns at you.
Okay. He's wearing a mask. I wonder if it's the AEW mask.
No, that's his death rattle.
He acts like an old skeezer.
Well.
Doesn't like spice.
Fair.
Screams at children on his lawn. Old man yells at clouds. I can't either, Scott. I think you saw me during the paper. I'm like, which one is this in the ring right now? I don't even know.
Oh, the Young Bucks?
Yeah. One of these times, the Claudio's going to fall off of that. I'm just saying. National Banana Day. That is very unusual. But it always makes me laugh because you know how anytime anyone posts a picture of anything, they always use a banana for scale, and it always makes me laugh. I don't know why. Because like bananas come in all sizes.
Yeah. I've seen real big bananas and real small bananas.
Yeah.
It's like cans of Coke would be a better for scale.
Yeah. But it's true. They always have like bananas for scale. And I'm like, what size is that banana? Like, I mean, whippersnapper. That's a very old man thing. What is his? Oh, speedball.
No, my favorite word is whippersnipper.
Oh, whippersnipper.
She goes, not to be confused with whippersnipper.
Oh, there we go. I was just like, wait a minute.
Same page.
Oh, show me the blinged out belt under the
Stop
lights.
spinning
Kevin.
around, sir.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty. Whippersnipper is a funny word. We use that as well, though. So
it's like Sammy's. When Sammy had it. Guevara.
Sammy. Oh, sorry. I was like, what?
Don't worry. That I did the exact same thing this week when Sammy Guevara was announced for World Series Wrestling down here. I had a mate go, Sammy for WSW, and I was like, Callahan? Because it's definitely not Zane. And then I went, oh, wait, no, the other Sammy.
Gotta go through the whole list of all the Sammys.
Lachlan is the king of old man speak. Look who's here.
There is no Lachlan slander on my channel. Also, Todd, you just made the list. I don't have a list here, but I had a clicky pen, and that's almost as good.
Do you know about the bloody nose incident?
Nope. Do I want to know? I'm not sure.
We were doing an episode of the show, and Lachlan's nose just randomly started bleeding mid-sentence.
So, because he was excited, or?
I don't know. And then he just goes, oh, gosh. I'm like, you are such an old man.
Oh, boy. Like, oh, goodness.
I'll find the clip and send it. Or Todd will find the clip and send it to.
There we go. There's the Lucha Masks advertised.
We already did it. Simpsons did it.
That's right. I was ahead of you. Like I said, if it was not black, I would consider it. But
if it wasn't going to cost me $120, maybe.
If it wasn't black for $120, I would consider it still. Oh my goodness. I'd be so worried, like and it's a terrible, terrible display photos because they look like really baggy and thin and like.
That's what I'm saying. The photos look cheap. They look like they went to the markets.
Scott, straight up, they suck.
It looks like they went to the markets and just got someone to dodgy up a whole bunch of lucha masks real cheap to sell at an independent wrestling merch show. Like I've seen better looking masks at indie shows.
I actually had 2 lucha masks that I brought back from Mexico last time I was there. Just bought them from a street vendor, like fun, like cheap shit, but you know what I mean, like fun.
Probably still better for quality.
They were actually really nice. I had an ex-boyfriend steal them from me, so that's amazing. Love that. Fun. Yeah. I'm just like, how much is this worth my sanity to go back after them? To be fair, I didn't even notice they were missing for a while because they were just like on display, right? Hold up. You know, when you're just like, it's there, right? It's always there. And then I was just like, I think I went to show somebody and I was like, hold on. And then I was like, oh.
Your microphone's all weird.
Mine is?
Yeah, you were just like cutting in and out.
I wonder if my phone went off. Yeah, maybe. Pay to CMLL confirmed. Yeah.
Get her in Arena Mexico. Peggy versus Persephone. All the
obviously.
P's.
That makes sense.
I'd be scared to wrestle Persephone. She might turn my bones to dust.
Yeah. Oh, what is that, Karina? Something else on your list that's $120. The jersey?
The Kenny jersey.
I think you should get the coat. Like that jacket is really nice.
Oh, nah, the jersey.
It's very you.
Nah, I'll get the jersey.
It's very you. I want the Ospreay jersey.
Did you see the Pokemon collab today with Target?
The Pop-Tarts?
All of the stuff.
Oh, I just saw the Pop-Tarts. They said it's the first time they're bringing the Pokemon Pop-Tarts back in I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I saw somebody post, can't wait to see these on eBay for $80 a box.
Well, there's a Kanto like pullover jersey, like sweatshirt, an awesome looking like crossbody bag, and I was like, Karina, you have a job.
So he's going to send you to fight the soccer moms at Target for something that he wants.
To be fair, she wants some stuff as well.
And also Joe Jonas is involved with this, I see.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, there's the Kanto, like, region trainer jersey is pretty cool. But I want the crossbody bag, because I was like, that looks cool for, like, travel and shows.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through trying to see everything because my interwebs is deciding to be crazy. When does it come out? Is it out now?
The 5th.
5th of May?
I believe.
Cool.
Or the 3rd. It's early May.
I actually quite like that crossbody bag. I mean, I'm not a big Pokemon person, but that is cool.
It's one of those things where it's like, I would only use it when I'm going to the States, because I can just stuff all my crap in it, like my passport, wallet, phone, headphones.
Nothing else really. Like for me, I'm just like, meh. But again, I'm not a big Pokemon person, so. Oh my God, you're gonna go line up at 5? You are more dedicated than me. No thanks. Well, okay, so that makes sense if your kid wants something.
Yeah.
Hold on, Squirtle body spray. What does it smell like? Do I want to know? Don't tell me it smells like Squirtle, because I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. Do not clip that. I'm telling you right now, if that makes a clip, I am vetoing it. Just so don't bother.
It smells like Squirtle squirt.
I don't know what that even means. I don't even, is Squirtle the one that, which one's Squirtle? Is it the one that looks like a turtle?
Yeah, the blue turtle.
That makes sense. Yeah. Tell I'm not a Pokemon person.
Yeah, and they're like that and that Kanto pullover.
The jacket was
I'm like, those are going to be one of those things that sell out immediately because they're available in store before they go online. They're going to sell out, and then you're going to have to go to eBay and pay 3 times as much.
And the thing is that you'll have people there, and as someone who spent many years working in gaming retail, people will have like 10 of their friends there in line as well to buy, even if whether they limit them or not. I don't know what Target is like, but we would limit things to like 1 or 2 and people would just be like, fine, but they'd have like 10 of their friends. And next thing I'm like,
hence why
and they're flipping it, and you're just like,
there's not, if they're following the restrictions you've put in place, there's nothing you can do about it.
Nope. Oh. As long as that, like, even if the bottle is cute, like, who cares what it smells like? Do you know what I mean? Like, you're buying it for the bottle anyway.
Karina, would you like to advise the class of what you thought the drink bottles looked like?
Oh God, is part of that collection as well?
Mm-hmm.
I am off to find it because I feel like this is going to be fantastic.
I suspect she won't want to tell you. She might tell you
I will look at it and know immediately, so that's fine. Got it. Okay. Amazing. Love that. I don't even know what to say right now.
I was like, what?
Yeah. Amazing. The lip smacker chapstick is kind of cute though. Those are cute. Like scrolling through, like I have access to a Target. There she is. She straight up said it. She's like,
do you not have a Target?
No, Canada doesn't have Targets anymore.
Oh, John Moxley, Nick Wayne tomorrow.
Nick Wayne hasn't been on in a while, has he?
No, he was injured.
And it's like tomorrow. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. They're having the back-to-back shows, and it's live tomorrow. Or is it taped tonight?
Taped tonight, I believe. Yeah, we have Target here, but it's different.
We had Target, and So I went like, it wasn't opening weekend because I'm not that crazy, but every time I went there, the shelves were just empty, and what they had wasn't the same as what they had in the States. So they didn't bring a lot of the brands because of licensing and branding issues in a different country. So I'm like, I'm not getting the products I want. I'm not getting the price I want.
And then
And
you hardly
honestly,
ever
there's
have the
nothing
stuff.
in the store. So they went under.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way Kevin was losing this. Like, they just gave him a custom belt today. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Scott, it is technically two heels wrestling each other, but Moxley is
I'm not convinced.
slowly
Oh.
moving more face. And
I thought you
then
meant this match. I was like,
no.
what?
And
What's
then
Kevin
Nick
Knight
Wayne
doing?
is going to be a massive crowd favorite in this building. It's his hometown.
Is he from here as well?
Yeah. The Buddy Wayne Academy is in this town.
I didn't know he was from here, though. Just because, you know, you wrestled somewhere doesn't mean you're from there. Do you know what I mean?
Well, his dad had the school in their backyard in this town.
Would we see Mother Wayne?
Yes.
I like him on the mic, too. He's very charismatic.
And authentic.
Okay, who's he fighting next? Someone's going to come out and...
Spielberg?
That belt. I love that belt. Like, I'm not a sparkly, blingy girl, but that's kind of cool.
I like it better than, like, the polished, flat back. Like when it's like a mirror behind the TNT. I don't like that.
Calling out Speedball. Yeah, I like him. It's weird that you're cutting this promo. Like, this feels like a commercial promo. Like something you would do during the commercial for just the crowd. Like, you know, it doesn't feel like a promo you just have on the show. Like tonight we get a big one with Darby and MJF.
Yeah, that was
a promo that you cut for the crowd, not
that was
like
a TV promo. That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. They're just really hyping this match up, like everything they can do. So
yeah, they've promoted it about 16 times. Oh yay!
Oh no! Oh, I was like, what did Todd send me? Oh, must be the nosebleed thing.
The nosebleed clip.
I guess it's just a clip. I'll open it once we're done here. So I'm assuming that's what it is.
Did you see you started a fight on Twitter?
Is it me? Because I feel like it could have been me today. The amount of stuff I deleted today. No, who started a fight on Twitter?
You.
Was it me? Great, yeah. Love this. What did I do?
We started a fight with JPJ and Arnie Collins.
Clearly. Oh yeah. I was like, what did I do? Also, the slander. So much slander. Did I say those words? Yes. When did I say them? When you said JPJ and Auntie Collins could never.
Nope. I never said that.
I'm going to find the whole clip. Just cut it straight from the VOD and send it to them.
I would never selectively edit.
Okay. Love that.
I always provide full context for our quotes.
Do you remember the quote that got me the angry DMs about Okada? There was no context there.
No, but it was a direct quote.
Okay. We haven't seen Mother Wayne on TV either. Like, I know Nick's been hurt, so she's got no reason to be on, but...
Yeah, they have been on Ring of Honor the last couple of weeks.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, he's back.
Something I...
Because he cut a big promo about, like, yeah, my mom's hot, but I'm a prodigy. You should be focused on me, not her.
And why are you online saying anything about your mom is hot? Like, that's just so weird to me.
Have you seen his mom?
Oh, no. Yeah. Nick Wayne's mom has got it going on. We know the song. So yeah, obviously that is true. Oh no, JPJ's like, there's no one gauntlet that I haven't, blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, are we gonna have a 4-way whatchamacallit for watch along? Even though that feels like entirely chaos, and I can't imagine anybody would get a word in with anybody, but
yeah.
You would just sit back and be like, I'm just clipping the whole thing.
Yeah. Take a lot of editing.
Just be like, here's the clip for 5 hours long. Who has the same birthday? Nick Wayne's mom?
Yeah, maybe Double or Nothing if JPJ doesn't get media. We could do a 3-person show.
Oh, you would be so...
I'd be screwed.
I could see it eventually. You would just disappear to the corner. It'd just be me and Nancy Collins on the screen.
I'm out.
You'd be like, putting your hand up to talk.
No, I just have to mute you both.
Good thing we know sign language. Chris Jericho losing that match at Dynasty was a surprise too, I think, for a lot of people.
Not me.
Yeah. We saw your little dance. But I did say going into it that if he wanted to endear himself with the crowd after all the flack he was getting, like before he left, that was how you do it. You lose.
Yeah, put over the next guy. Don't come in and just start squashing people left and right.
Did you see the story today that apparently Ricochet was going to lose to Leon Slater at that match that he got pulled from?
Mm-hmm. And that's
that
straight from the WrestleCon owner. It's like, yeah, he was always losing. Ricochet was always going to lose. I was like, well.
What are you fixing your hair for? Like, Chris Jericho's not after you. So they're doing the interview in the ring. Okay. I was hoping it was going to be a backstage thing. But...
Well, that means some form of confrontation.
I don't think he was ever being punished, to be fair. They said that they spoke to him.
Yeah, and he definitely got reprimanded for it, but I don't think they punished him on TV type thing.
Yeah.
They took him off TV for a couple of weeks, but...
Put me on the list.
That was more just to avoid the crowd response, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with what they wanted to do. I think it was more just like...
If we put him out there, he's going to get roasted.
Yeah. And rightly so. I mean, like I say, almost every week, there's a fine line between being a heel and an asshole. Go ahead.
Where is the line?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I set you up for it because you have to say the line. Like, that's the rule.
It's another new jacket. I don't mind that one.
It's blingy, but not like full bling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's
just like
fully encrusted.
Yeah. Does he not own shirts? I guess if you put in the work and we're cut like that, why wear a shirt? But
careful, I'll start coming on here with just a suit jacket on.
1, I'm sure you don't look like that, and 2, no one needs to see that. And 3, ew.
Karina might disagree.
Okay, you know what? Karina can have you all to herself. The world does not need that.
Fair.
Karina's just sitting there laughing probably in the back. Also, I'd like to point out that Karina had it spot on when she was like, this is now my podcast. You don't bring any other guests on anymore. This is now mine. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I said that at Dynasty too. But this is mine and that is hers. See? That's what I meant when I said no one needs to see it. I meant he should, yeah. That's what I meant. I agree, Scott. I think that makes the most sense for him right now. Especially, like I said, with all the flack he's been getting. Maybe this is the time he does put over the young guys and not, get them caught in the vortex. You know what? Jamie needs to work on getting this channel monetized.
We're getting there.
And then he can put that behind the paywall.
We're getting there.
There comes Ricochet. It'll be up there with me recording crying during the Ospreay Kenny Omega promo when I watch it back later.
We can put paid content on the Patreon.
If I'm making money off me crying, it's going to be on my own channel.
That's fair.
Because you get the blubbering, like me trying to talk but can't breathe. Like,
did you see the DoorDash lady that's been taking very convenient photos to get bigger tips?
No.
So you know they have to, when you get an order delivered, they have to put it down, take the photo to show that it was delivered and this is where it was.
Yeah.
She's been conveniently wearing like sandals or open-toed shoes and then like making sure her feet are in the shot when she takes the photo. And she's like, yeah, I always get bigger tips whenever my feet are in the photo. I was like, that's gross, but also well played.
Okay. I mean, also props to her for knowing,
Work the system.
whatever works. Yeah, like I have nothing to say, you know what I mean? Like, as someone who lives online, sometimes my DMs are weird. Yep. People are into all kinds of things. I don't yuck anybody's yum unless it's illegal. And then that's not a yuck. That's just a, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't...
Yeah, Karina, you want to pay for the wedding? Help.
If you're not hurting anybody and whatever your thing is your thing. Like, doesn't hurt me. So these guys are always wearing, they're not always wearing the burgundy suits, are they? Or do they always wear the burgundy suits? So polite, asking her instead of just snapping the microphone away from her. You know what? Like I said, whatever. I feel like there's a market for everything, right? Like, did we just use bald as an insult again? I don't understand this. Okay, weird shaped head. That's funny. Bald, not so much. Yeah, he always wears his Eagles hat because it gets heat. So funny though. And I love that he always wears it like with his suit. It's just him. Called him dumb and ugly. Are they gonna have another match? Let's call him bald again though. He's not dressed to wrestle though. Okay.
He's going to wrestle one of the other two, surely. I would like to know which one is dumb and which one's ugly, though.
This is just... this isn't actually going to happen.
Yeah, the other two are going to come down and help.
Well, they made such a big deal about make sure I do this by myself. Meanwhile, he's probably whispering, get down there and kill him. Help. So I'm assuming Jericho's going to get the upper hand here after losing.
Yeah.
Oh, there they come. Yeah. Do we get two people coming to help him? Do we get a 6-man match out of this? I'm still not sure if Jericho has any friends. We don't know yet, do we? He's been doing everything solo for now, hasn't
Yeah.
he?
Doesn't look like he's got any friends.
Keep waiting to hear the music pop.
Good or no friends, Chris.
I was gonna say you might want to keep these guys looking strong since they have that match this weekend, like as a trio.
That's true.
I mean, not that it's an AEW branded match, but because it's them versus Speedball and
Kevin and someone else.
Fifth Speed and I don't remember who the other person is. Scott.
I can't remember who else is in that match.
Yeah, it's just Speed and who? I want to say Mystico, but it's not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, Eric.
Rico. Shit.
Because I don't even know who's in the what promotion that was for.
WrestleCon.
Is it?
Yeah. Or it's the WrestleCon memorial thing. Michael Oku.
That's right. Curious what they're doing with this, if they actually get that match at Double or Nothing.
I thought I was going to call him Dickhead then.
Bitch. Say it. Oh, he should have said bitch, because that would have made me laugh.
That's it. Rainmaker card is coming.
Well, I mean, he did say they could have a match as long as they work together, but
yeah,
they didn't have to win necessarily.
They didn't have to win.
But did they actually work together when one turned on the other? Like, do you know what I mean? You can get that
accident.
fine line, right?
It would have been funnier if he'd walked off and then came and went, bitch.
Is Okada stuff against him? Yeah. Oh my god, I had someone follow me today and it was Will, and then it said Billy Goat, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, this is not Will Ospreay's not following me on Twitter. I'm like, no, it's not. But I had a moment I was like, there's no way. Like, what did I say? Like,
I did discover today that Alicia Toot follows me. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Liking a really old tweet too.
It wasn't that old.
Was that?
No. I only retweeted it yesterday.
But when was the tweet? Oh, the tweet. Okay, I thought you said it was old. Maybe you were just like it was an unusual. So did they ever? So the learning tree.
It was
did
an
it just
odd
sort of
tweet for her
disband
to like.
Oh,
I was
odd.
like, what is
That's
going
what
on
it
here?
Yeah. Did the learning tree just sort of disband when he left, or did
they did have a little bit of a like, hey, you haven't helped us at all, like argument before he left.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're gonna make a big deal about him being hurt. If he's actually hurt, we don't know. We don't even know. He could be banged up a little bit. That was a really good match. I think we're getting that match as well. It's just how long we have to play. Like, I know the pay-per-view is a month away, and they said we were getting the match.
Hechicero.
I love this entrance. The Kyle Fletcher Memorial Band.
Can we buy those?
It looks like a piece of pink hockey tape. Like,
shut up. Sell them. Just make.
Why are you
make
always
like
telling me to shut up?
Like the
seriously.
Why? Speaking. Make them like the John Cena armbands. Well, the John Cena armbands that are technically headbands. He just has a giant bicep.
They should almost do them as like snap bands. Like, you know what I mean? Like, This match is going to be very good.
He's got new music.
Yeah.
With lyrics.
A lot of them, I think, are getting rebranded. Some rebranded music, if I'm not mistaken.
I think the ones that have signed the dual contracts will get AEW exclusive music.
Makes sense. Yeah. Because he was using his old music, right? His Camille music?
I think so, or just like generic rock track 2.
I was looking today at WrestleMania merch. I'm talking about merch here earlier. And they have the shirts that have like the posters, the match posters. And I was like, oh, Cody versus Randy and Pat McAfee's on the t-shirt. Of course he is. Yeah, like I was just, what are we doing right now? Is that what he said? I didn't hear that, but I haven't stopped talking, to be fair. So
clip it.
That opening of that match at Dynasty was wild.
Oh, yeah.
Between him and Mox.
Yeah, that was nuts. I do love that AEW kind of just uses the Kinesia tape stuff, like, so much where I'm like, I don't even know if they need that.
Yeah.
It's just they're like, oh, yeah, this guy's injured, so just whack a whole bunch of tape on him.
It's like a reminder to the audience as well as the performer. You got the tape on. Remember, that's your injured shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you've got a sore neck and now your arm's sore too. Sell it all.
mm-hmm. I like Don Callis. Oh, yeah. Auntie Collins is there. She posted some pictures of her where she's sitting. Oh, they must have had a dark match, Evil, because she's took a picture of the ring with Evil Uno in it.
Makes sense. Scott, they do have someone paired with GOA. His name is Ricochet.
It's really like they've got a tag division. Why aren't GOA just fighting?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, Bobby, I couldn't remember who it was that I was talking to about it. And I think it was probably you during one of your Sunday shows. I was asking if the tape actually does anything. And why isn't GOA fighting in the tag division? Other than just being caught up as Ricochet's lackeys, because let's face it, they're not really doing much.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like that tape is just it's just a mental thing. Makes you think it's more stabilized. It maybe prevents you making it worse slightly, but I can't imagine it does much. Yeah, that'd be nice. Bryce and Oliver versus GOA.
I don't like that look where he was surprised that he caught himself.
We still got 2 matches left.
Yeah, we got Willow and the main. Is that it?
Yeah. With 45 minutes.
Plus however long this takes. I wonder if the Willow match will actually be much of a match. Like, is Kamille really going to come out fired up? I mean, I know they're also writing off Willow as being a little bit injured as well, right?
Yeah. So I could see them doing title changes for both.
Yeah? think Camille's they're gonna belt Kamille up?
Particularly if Mercedes is there to help. Because then that way that gets the belt off Willow. So you can do the Mercedes-Willow rematch without a belt involved to build Mercedes towards the world title.
I don't think Mercedes is coming back as a heel, though.
True.
Who knows?
AEW just need to bring back Dark, is my thing. So they can do more women's stuff and actually build those characters and do more tag stuff to build up the next challenges rather than just, okay, these guys are challenging now.
And I think that's the thing is they have Dark...
have a segment.
Yeah. I think they have Dark matches. They just don't tape it for anything. Like,
I mean like the show. They need the AEW Dark show on YouTube because they used to actually build people up of like, oh, this guy's on an 8-win streak. And you're like, what?
I mean, couldn't they do that with ROH?
They could, but then that's technically ROH.
Yeah. Is ROH really doing anything though, to be fair?
They're doing so much they've got 2 shows this week.
I stand by. Are they really doing anything though? Oh, there's Marina in the crowd.
Okay.
Like, I'm just standing right here.
I'm not doing nothing, bruh. Hey, bruv, I'm just standing here.
So, where's Alex?
I'd be down for a mixed tag at Double or Nothing for them.
That would be fun. I could see that. If not Marina, then somebody else. But they're both the Brawling Birds. Yeah.
United Empire versus Death Riders, but it's like a mixed thing for like a stadium stampede.
Yes, except Brawling Birds exist. Like, I don't know. Either that or split up Brawling Birds. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I hate when you have tag teams that don't do anything as a tag team, and next thing they're doing singles things. So don't fall for the bait. I'll try not to. Good night.
Wheel it in. I don't think it was a one-off. Also, good night, Karina. I don't think it was a one-off United Empire thing because apparently Will Ospreay trademarked or filed to trademark United Empire as well.
Saw that, yeah.
Which is weird. I would have assumed that New Japan had that already locked down, but apparently not.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be like a version of it.
Kind of like the Dogs is AEW's version of War Dogs.
I was thinking more of like a version of Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
Like he might not use the words, but like maybe when he's fighting certain, I don't want to say a certain style, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, because it's funny that he's trademarking it, not
AEW.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, unless he's trademarked it for New Japan, where we're gonna get like a new United Empire, and then we'll have like,
or I wonder if it was his idea and they're just like, he's cleared it with New Japan. Like, I would like to have that name. You can use it, but I would like to own it.
Yeah. Because I thought...
Because it was his thing from the beginning.
I was just wondering if maybe we'll get, like, Will's United Empire versus Callum's United Empire at some point. But I don't think that would be on AEW. Do you know what I mean? So...
No, that'd be a Forbidden Door thing at least.
with Forbidden Door coming up, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, the Stat and Sheeta thing is interesting tomorrow too. Did you watch
Are they
Collision, or did you see them like teasing, punching each other in the back of the head?
No, I didn't watch Collision. That's one thing I didn't do this weekend. Or yeah, this weekend. So they're teaming together?
Yeah. They teamed together last week, but then as they were leaving, Sheeta was like, I'm going to whack her in the back of the head. And then Stat turned around, she's like, hi. So they're teasing, they're like, oh, we're a tag team, but we still secretly hate each other.
Can they coexist? Okay, so who are they fighting?
Didn't say. I would assume it's just like local talent.
I don't know if any of the United Empire would come over full time. I think most of them are on contracts over there.
Yeah, I don't think they'll come over full time, but I imagine they will be there post Double or Nothing to lead into Forbidden Door.
I mean, that seems like the obvious group to be on Forbidden Door.
All depends on where Ospreay is on like what he's up to.
Yeah. My worry is that Ospreay's doing so much crazy shit that he's going to end up hurt again before All In.
Mm-hmm.
As this happens.
I was like, I think he said he wants to do the G1 again. I was like, there is no way Tony allows that. Not this year, anyway. Like, if the plan is for him to win the title at All In, I'm not letting him do the G1 a month beforehand. That's asking to get hurt.
Well, that's, especially if the plan is for him to win the title at All In, which seems to be what they're sort of hinting at. Oh my God. Are they going to call this match? I could see them calling this match off. Yeah.
That's a good way to keep Hechicero strong and Will relatively strong. Neither of them take a loss.
I'm hoping we see some of the CMLL people come into Forbidden Door as well, especially where you have the dual contracts and stuff now.
Well, I imagine we have to, because did you see the poster and the announcement?
I saw the logo on it, right?
Yeah, it's not just AEW and New Japan now. It's AEW, New Japan, CMLL, Stardom. So there is a lot of crossover now.
Oh yeah, I remember them saying, was it the press conference before Dynasty where Tony Khan was saying that all 4 of them were going to be involved?
Yep. Which is another reason I think it's in Southern California as well. To have that.
Make it easier.
Easy Mexican crossover.
Did you see Tony Khan talking about the Tokyo Joshi Pro show?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, if I had known this was on, I could have used some of them during Dynasty.
Or sent people to them.
Like both, to be fair. Because he was like, I was such a big fan, I was watching it, but I didn't know it was happening beforehand. Do you know what I mean? And then he put over Nicole Matthews because she tweeted out, "Yeah, Connie, Tony, you could put me over some more, please." I was just like, that's fine.
It is kind of funny that they didn't communicate at all.
I mean, he was probably busy, but you would think if for the other company,
reach out and hey, we're going to be here on this day. Can we do something together?
Especially when some of them were on Evil Uno's show. There was a obviously built-in communication there.
Yeah.
It really would have been easy to branch it out a little bit bigger.
When
flush it out a little bit bigger.
PWA did the thing here. There was enough collaboration where Mark Davis was on the show and then Fletcher was commentary. It's not the biggest crossover collab, but it's enough to make you go, well, that's cool. That's something that never would have happened if we never had that line of communication open.
I don't know enough about United Empire to even answer that question, Eric.
Yeah, I would. I would maybe think Francesco sides with Ospreay and maybe Hanare. It's because you have two languages in the one country, you crazy people.
Him card read good. That's all you need to know.
What?
Honestly, one of my favorite quotes from Simpsons. When Mr. Burns was looking for an heir, and Bart's up on stage reading the cue cards that Homer gave him. Hello, Mr. Kearns. He's like reading along, and then he's messing everything up, and Homer just goes, "Him card read good." Just like. And to be fair, there's only one of our provinces that is officially bilingual.
You speak French.
I do. Scott, I agree. I'm actually surprised I didn't make this call off this match. What I think is funny is that the province that's bilingual is not the one that most people think it is.
It's not Quebec? Yeah.
Nope.
Holy Jesus. There's a big man doing a dive.
He is, but I mean, I guess that's his style, right? So I'm always the Simpsons quotes. Always.
Which province is officially bilingual?
New Brunswick, where I am now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Western Australia want to be their own country in our country. They're like, we're so far away from everyone else, and
there's no way, there's no way either one of those two provinces is separating from Canada. Like,
it's the same as Western Australia. Like, no. Our government is never going to let that happen because they bring in all the mining money. Like, if they were allowed to separate and then they started charging mining companies what they probably should in terms of mining rights, Western Australia would be the richest country. It'd be so much richer than our country is now.
That's kind of like what Alberta thinks too. Like, we have all the oil, so we should. I'm like, but you don't refine any of it, so.
Yeah, just because you dig it up doesn't mean you do nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, nowhere in our country refines anything. We have 2 oil refineries in the whole country. We have to ship all of our oil to Asia to get it refined to ship it back.
That's kind of ridiculous.
I'm like, well, that's genius.
We're gonna have to have one of those next prediction. We're gonna have to do, how many times do we mention Will's neck or Kenny's diverticulitis? The over under will be wild. I agree. And I mean, everybody that wants to separate, they think, okay, well, we've got this and we've got this and we've got this. And I'm like, okay, so if you're not part of Canada, you no longer have our currency. You no longer have, our health care. You no longer have like all the things that they just don't think about. Yeah.
You don't just get to keep all the stuff that works.
Yeah. I think that's what they think, especially Alberta. That's why when I moved, I was like, oh, thank
God. Oh, yep.
Not surprised by that outcome, but I was actually pretty sure they were going to stop that match.
I wonder if Will's wrestled in Arena Mexico.
Not yet, maybe.
If he hasn't, there's a nice little milestone to tick off if he wants to go and challenge for that title.
Are you telling me that I'm getting Will Ospreay belt collector?
I didn't say he was going to win.
They keep showing Marina. It's so weird.
Oh, Mark Davis. Well, there's a version of United Empire you could do in AEW. Fletcher, Ospreay, Davis.
Basically, anybody whoever splits up from the Don Callis family.
Yeah. And that would be the original United Empire as well. Those three.
Bobby, you'd be surprised the number of people in Alberta who very much were pro 51st state. It was ridiculous. It was actually terrifying the amount of people you'd see with, signs and flags and everything out there.
Might be the way to go. Just saying.
Jamie, please.
That country
you want to see me lose my marbles.
That country clearly knows what's the deal.
Oh, Willow, what are we doing? No. We are showing a lot of stuff that we saw at Dynasty. I mean, I guess they're for people who didn't pay to watch Dynasty, maybe?
Yeah.
She's the comeback killer now, though, right? So when she beats Kamille, who's next? I mean, it could be anybody. Let's face it, there's a lot of people that are... No. Do you think she's coming back? This seems to be a thing that we talk about.
If she doesn't, she's going to be in limbo forever. Tekla.
Oh, I didn't know who that was. I was like, whose voice is that? She's so good.
Well.
I think she's my favorite thing on here right now.
Her promos are great.
A lot of people, I don't think, realize just how good she was. All of it until she really got in here. Because let's face it, you didn't have a lot of exposure to her before.
Yeah, unless you were watching Stardom religiously.
But she's really taken, I see why Tony signed her for an extended contract well before her recent one was up. All right, Eric, see you later.
Especially because if they'd let her get towards the end of her contract, there would have been...
Then other people would be...
There would have been a big bidding war. Let's pay you a little bit extra now and lock you down.
Yeah, because they definitely upped her money as well. Oh, Windsor.
Every time.
You have to.
Such an English.
What an insult. Okay, I did get fired. Come on, Mercedes. Oh. Is it a standby match?
With, 20 minutes to go.
We have 20 minutes to go and we still have 2 matches.
2 matches.
There's no way this is ending at the normal time. To be fair, last week was what, 30 minutes over?
Oh, sisters. Oh, they're dead. Jesus. How are they the worst lackeys? They always have the numerical advantage and just get immediately dropped every time.
Yep.
It's like, surprise, we have 2-on-1 and then we're dead.
Yeah, and they showed Marina there ringside. I'm surprised she didn't get involved at all.
Oh,
so we've got the main event, and
Willow.
There's no way this Willow match is probably going to be very long then. But I'm assuming we're going to give MJF and Darby some time.
I would hope they get at least 15.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't have it as... I mean, you could have it...
You can't have a hyped-up world title match that goes for 5 minutes.
Yeah, you don't want it to be a squash, but at the same time, like... Because you want Darby to have, like, a real moment if he's winning. Do you know what I mean? Like, an actual match,
yeah.
right? But
yeah, it can't be 5 minutes. It's not going to be a pay-per-view 60-minute. There's only 20 minutes left in the show. There's only 20 minutes left.
We're getting an overrun for sure.
There's probably another 40 minutes left in the show, if anything. This has been a much better post-pay-per-view show than the last one, though.
Well, we had so many people that were beat up after the last one, right?
Yep.
I think that didn't help. They were like throwing together matches like who's healthy. Yeah. I know Brody King was involved, like he had to go to that funeral and stuff, but he hasn't been back on TV since, right? I guess they got to figure out something for him.
Yeah. I guess
but like
they just probably told him take as long as you need.
Yeah. And if they've got nothing going on, I mean, really all he was doing was the standby squash matches, right?
Yep. Yeah, I agree, Scott. I don't like the Sisters of Sin just being the bumbling lackeys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, every time they come out and they're like, surprise, you didn't know we were coming, it's 2-on-1 and we punch each and we're down.
Yeah, like, and both of them are good. I don't understand I don't know what they're doing. The trouble is you have however many tag teams you have in the women's division. I don't even know anymore because there's real ones, there's tossed together ones, there's new ones all the time being formed. Someone's got to lose. But I also agree it doesn't always have to be the same team. Because if you spread those losses out, at least
the Sisters of Sin
between a few teams, like give them a win over another team. Like, do you know what I mean? So, hey, Astrid. What's Danny doing? He's got his like coat pulled right up over his face or whatever it is. Oh, it's just she was out scoping up to see what Will's condition was. Is that what it was? Hold on. Why are the crowd cheering about Nick Wayne? Did they just not see that Will's fighting him or Mox is fighting him? Like they're showing this now, but we already saw that graphic, right? This is grown-up stuff, so leave your mom in the back. You're muted.
He would have to leave his mum in the back because it's Continental rules, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? The jobbers have, I mean, their job, you know what I mean? Like, they're an important part of the story, but I think you need to spread that out where it's not always the Sisters of Sin. Like, you've got a team like no disrespect to High End and Maya World, who put on an incredible match at Dynasty, but like they're the new girls. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and you've got like I think one of them's injured at the moment, but like the Renegade Twins and things like that of the ones that are mainly wrestling in ROH and stuff. For now, you have them losing. I guess the Sisters of Sin are wrestling in ROH a lot as well at the moment. So,
but didn't they? Isn't that who High End and Maya World beat? No, where did they beat the Inspiration to get the tag match at Dynasty?
I don't know. Someone.
Yeah, I don't remember. I always love that she runs around the ring. It just makes me happy.
Yeah, I was saying, I think the crowd popped for that Nick Wayne thing because that was probably the first they heard that match was happening.
Oh, they wouldn't see anything
Because
on
they wouldn't have seen the graphic. Inspiration. You missed my inspiration, please.
Show man?
Nope. Everybody gets one.
I'll just go back and watch it. That's fine. I'll just go back and watch it. Yeah, I know Inspiration lost to somebody because I was like, what are they doing? Like, you signed these girls to a multi-year contract and now they're just floundering around in ROH?
I think they've won one match. And it was against Frankie B and someone else. It was like, job team.
Yeah, I mean...
Epitome of local talent job team. I was like, okay.
You think Willow should have jumped her? No, Willow's a good girl.
Yeah, but she's also like pissed off that she got jumped on the weekend, so...
Yeah, I guess.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Kamille win this, especially with Gladiators coming out, tomorrow?
But I don't know.
And Willow's hurt.
That's a way to protect Willow in some respects, like, you know what I mean?
Ooh. Women's World title tomorrow.
Interesting.
Say it right, Excalibur.
Oh no. What did he say?
Alex.
Windsor.
Yeah.
It seems weird being on a collision, but I guess too. See, my worry with something like that is that it's taped, and I get so antsy trying to avoid spoilers. Like, if Tekla drops that belt, it's gonna be someone's gonna post it.
I don't think Tekla's dropping that belt.
No, but I mean, it doesn't matter who it is. If anybody, it's like when someone was, people were talking about maybe Mercedes would show up on Collision.
The last one, yeah.
But it's taped. Like, how do you prevent a spoiler of that? You know what I mean? Like, scared for this match? Yeah, I agree.
She got the purple Kinesio tape.
I noticed that too. And I mean, if you think about it, Kamille is dressed in her gladiator colors, like, you know.
Yep. The season drops tomorrow for me.
Yeah, the 17th, right? Yeah. Is it the 18th for you though, or?
It'll be late tomorrow, I think, or early on the 18th.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like
if it drops at midnight, it'll be at like 5 in the afternoon tomorrow for me.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say because it's on Prime. So do they usually drop at midnight or not? Like, I mean, it's one of those.
Some things they do. The Boys doesn't drop until like 3 or 4 in the afternoon for me.
I'm honestly a little. It's gonna sound weird. A little surprised seeing Kamille back. Like, she just sort of vanished. Like, and I mean, this was like Gladiators was taped a long time ago, and like, what has she been doing? Just sitting?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Or this is a non-finish.
Nah.
It's a way to, especially if someone interferes to help, like, do you know what I mean? And Kamille gets DQ'd, like, she'd keep her belt, but you know what I mean? Like,
Oh god, that looked.
every time I see a pin taking place during commercial, I'm like, this isn't it, right? They're not gonna fuck this up, right? Like,
They have done it before.
it's this week though, isn't it, Scott? I'm pretty sure it was the 17th. You made it, Melbo. How was class? You had class tonight, right?
Yeah, I swear Gladiators is tomorrow.
Yeah, I thought it was the 17th as well, but I don't know. I lose track of things, and I'm like, okay, is that this week? Is that next week? Was it the 17th? Was it something else the 17th?
Yeah.
Like,
April 17, 2026.
I can't imagine that show is going to talk about anything remotely about reality. Like, I don't
I don't
remember
think
it.
the show will. I think, like, if she's doing PR and press this week,
Mm,
to have the belt on her would look pretty good.
yeah. It's like when the Wyatts had their tag belts, everyone's like, oh, they're gonna drop it. I'm like, no, they're not, because they have that thing with Universal Studios for Halloween. Like, they're not dropping it at least till after that. Or the Usos aren't dropping it when they were gonna be on MLB opening weekend. Like, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, you want those moments. I'm curious about the show because I mean I watched the old ones growing up as a kid, and I'm curious how much this will take inspiration from that and how much it'll be just
Ninja Warrior.
nonsense. Like, yeah. I mean,
Pounce.
which was basically what Gladiators does. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of funny. Good rehearsal. Yeah, I mean, it was something to do with it. Are you excited about that? Your performance coming up?
Yep. Your audio just went all wackadoo again.
That's so weird. I blame you. Um, is it winter number 16 right now? That comes after Fall Spring 4, right?
Canada things.
Mm. Well, we had Hoax Spring, and then we had Fall Spring. Then we had Winter 15. I guess the one I sent you, and it was like I liked the original as well. I'd be curious.
Except, have you
I
seen
mean,
the documentary about the original one?
no.
Oh my god. There was just like no regards to keeping people safe.
I can't imagine there will be in this one.
There were so many people like got really bad injuries of like blowing knees out and stuff because they were just like, this will look cool and is like upping the ante every season. But also they were like, yeah, we got messed up. There was no like stunt coordinators on this. It was just like, do you reckon you could do that? Yeah, probably.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
And
Like,
there was no like
obviously,
consideration for it. Does this make for a good game? Or does it just create big hits and fun moments?
yeah.
Your weather is mental.
Scott's on the Eastern, like not far from me, relatively speaking. But it's nice here today. Today was 14 and raining, like spring, you know.
It's got your weather has the Peggy ADHD going on.
What?
Huh. Oh yeah.
And then we've got at least all the ice and snow has gone out of my pool, which is good because I have them to come open my pool in like 3 weeks. So
Is there a guy in the front row that has a denim jacket, but then his shirt underneath is like one of those like nude shirts where it looks like he's got no shirt on, but
probably. I need to see the crowd again now. That's crazy. No. Sunroof open, blasting music yesterday, and now there's snow. Still the face. Her outfit is wild. That's crazy.
A choice.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand right now what's happening.
She's a superhero. She wears underwear on the outside.
You know what? That makes sense. I don't know if that's true, but that makes sense. So that'll probably be, if they're not saying who they're fighting, I'm assuming
Local
squash.
talent. Yeah.
Mm.
Still no Mercedes.
If I don't think she's coming after Willow.
I know, but like in general.
Yeah. But they're not introduced. I think we'll see her when they introduce the Owen.
Or at Double or Nothing.
I think she'll have a match at Double or Nothing.
The big stadium return.
See, that's possible, but I think usually the Owen ends at Double or Nothing, so I'm assuming she'll be in the Owen.
Oi! It's old man Sting.
That doesn't surprise me. He's definitely winning now.
His hair
he's not dyeing his hair. Yeah.
Going. Fast.
Well, he was probably using temporary dye. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just covering it up.
No, I mean, like, it's thinning a lot, too.
Yeah. Darby's definitely winning if Sting is here. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Scott, she did.
His face paint looks great today, too. Darby's.
Mm-hmm. As I said, you know, like, if he doesn't, this place might burn to the ground.
Seattle have been known to riot.
Does Sting get involved?
No.
One final break at 5 minutes to the hour. This match is going to be 5 minutes long. It's going to end at 11 o'clock.
Not a chance. We will still be here at 1 p.m.
I don't think this match will be very long, but they have to give them at least some time for Darby to show out a little bit, right? So
you can't just have him destroy the champ in 5 minutes. But it's got to be at least 15.
I do like that we're protecting MJF in a bit of a way too. He's made a big production about being hurt. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, because that'll be his thing, right?
Yeah.
You know what, Scott? I said the same thing about like Jericho. You brought him, like, he's back and now he lost. Like, I mean, the dogs lost their first.
The dogs. Cajun Cope.
I love some surprises in my wrestling. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes I'm like, there's surprises and then there's like questionable decisions.
Yeah. There's surprises and then there's illogical surprises. It's like, it was so simple to just have them win in Canada. Apparently not.
I sent you the thing with, was it from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with the red string? Mm-hmm. Charlie. And it's just like, that's me trying to figure out the booking of AEW right now. Because I was like, oh, because we were talking about that even before Dynasty and stuff. I'm like, well, we're going to get this and this and this. because that's going to lead to this, this, and this, which leads to this, which leads to this. And we're like, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that all makes total sense. Nope.
Now none of it makes sense. So now I'm like, okay, so we're going to erase the whiteboard. I'm going to get a whiteboard for behind me, and it's just going to be like
Peggy's conspiracy board.
But you know what? It's going to be different every week, and people are going to be like, what's on the board? It'll just be like my thought process, and it'll be all like calculus questions. Oh, yeah. Mostly Funko Pops right now.
We both have lots. Mine is mainly belts and Dragon Ball Z figures. And Batman stuff. And then
Batman stuff. What kind of Batman stuff?
There's MJF, just here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is a Sammy Guevara. I think.
I have
It's a Ricky Starks, not a Sammy Guevara.
I have a bat signal that lights up and projects on the wall. I think one of these days I should have that instead of the purple light there. It'll be just the bat signal up on the wall.
Two Batman Funko Pops. The Batman Mask of the Phantasm mask. The Killing Joke graphic novel.
That's exactly what it'll be, Bobby. Every week when I get on here, I'll be like, it's Wednesday. And you know what that means? It'll be me writing on the whiteboard.
Oh, yeah. My junior heavyweight championship that I had to get when Robbie won the belt. It was like first ever Australian to win that title, getting one.
So what do we get? Yeah. I don't remember who. Oh, yes, I remember who bought me the bat signal. Because it was always the joke that I was so mysterious and people knew nothing about me, but I was always involved in charity work. So people were saying that I was like Bruce Wayne and Batman. Yeah. And so they had bought me the bat signal one year for my birthday.
You need one that's just like a P.
Yeah. I've got, I don't know if you can, where's it at? Is it on that side? I'm trying to see where it is on my shelf. I do have one that you can sort of see. I'm trying to think where it is. You can't see it right now. I have a smaller one that just lights up yellow, and I might put batteries in it because, I don't have my light box on either. But I have one over there. It's just a bat signal will light up like an LED one. And then I do have one that, like I said, projects on the wall. So I thought you could see it on my shelf, but maybe you can't. Looking on my shelf, I'm like, I'm very curious how this plays out, because if Bobby whiteboard weekly gag, make it happen. Or what I'll do, instead of having a big one, because I don't want to block everything behind me, is I'll just have a little hand, like one of the little the little ones, and it'll just have something, and I'll just flip it up at the beginning of every show. Oh, I can see
Peggy's weekly conspiracy, and then people that get added to the list.
Yeah, I can see the bat signal on the bigger camera, just not on the cropped camera. That's why I was like, why do I see it? And I'm like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's on my other camera. Boxed.
Yeah. I don't think it has any batteries in it, though. So I was like, I know I just saw it. Where is it? And I'm like, oh, never mind. It's on the other camera. Yeah, I'm going to have to, it'll be the whiteboard. And you're right. It will be flips. And one side will just be like the list of Ophelia. And then, yeah.
Max is such a dickhead. Someone had a great sign in the crowd.
Oh.
MJF spins the square in Tetris.
What a random. That's funny.
That's such a nerdy put down of someone.
And it's, at least it's a little bit original. You know how everybody always has the eats corn the long way? Like, I mean, like everybody has that now, but like the Tetris square is pretty great, actually. So, I mean, we could have Darby just have a 1 month reign, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. The big not ready, but brought the banner.
Yeah, I didn't know I was wrestling, but okay.
And those are huge. Like if you're in the audience and they drop, you're like, I can't see shit. That better be moving up pretty quick.
Well, they drop it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't say I've paid attention.
But even when you walk in, you can see it because it's like rolled up.
But you know what? Do you honestly pay attention to that kind of stuff?
It's hard to miss.
Fair. I don't always like.
Because we were shocked it didn't drop when we were at Grand Slam because it obviously failed.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you saw it and it didn't drop, it'd be like, why is it up there?
I imagine they hit the button and it didn't drop, so they're just like, just go with it.
So either I get the whiteboard, the small whiteboard, or every week I set my light box
to something weird.
The trouble is you can't fit a lot on it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's it just gets something like the transparencies, and I'll just write on it and put on the light box so you can see it. I was wondering that too. Who is roughing? Oh, Aubrey. Makes sense if she's from there.
Yeah. Head official.
Oh. Come on.
I could see MJF taking out Aubrey and then Bryce comes in. Because he's from the Northwest as well, isn't he?
Maybe? I don't know too much about the refs. Like, I wouldn't even have known that Aubrey was from there.
I know, yeah, Aubrey's definitely a
Is this going to be it? Oh, I was like, is that going to be it? Because that would be...
Maybe.
I'm just looking at the time. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah, the match didn't start till 1:12.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to have the match go to like just coffin drop after coffin drop.
God. Just hit every corner.
That's what I thought, Scott.
Pillar to post.
Huh. I mean, I guess you could write this off as him being so fired up, being at home with the whole...
Wow.
That was 4 minutes, that match.
Yep.
Now, I know there's a joke to be made about the time, but I won't. It's like I'm really shocked. These guys are really shocked that he won. Like, I'm very surprised that match was as short as it was.
Yeah, I was expecting at least another few minutes there.
I'm not surprised he won. I don't think anybody should be surprised that he won. But let's go to the internet and see how much it's losing their minds.
Yeah, well, that was pretty wild. Mel, 4 minutes seems long for MJF.
See, I won't say it. Mel's my bestie for a reason. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say it, but I'm not going to get clipped. But you said it, Brody. So maybe you. So he's there. I wonder if he had a dark match or anything, because he
might be on tomorrow.
I kind of love this that everybody's coming out for it, though, especially since he's at home.
Uno Cabana.
Oh, that's cute.
I kind of like. I get the graphics are cool to have the new graphic ready to go on the Tron, but it does also like remind you that it's
scripted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was like we were talking about. It wasn't us, but the royal internet wrestling community about whether the dogs were going to lose or not. And I'm like, immediately that graphic was out with the new with the conglomeration on it. Like, so, the internet's about to blow up. I think more people accepted that he was going to win. Like, I think my timeline today was mostly people that were like, Darby's winning this, right? Like,
yeah, the way they were hyping it was like, it's happening.
and the amount of media that he was doing today, like, I know he's at home, and as you are when you're home, you do the media, but it just felt very like the promo when he opened and he was crying and he was super emotional. I'm like, if this man's not winning tonight, like, what are we doing? Do I love that he won? No. I mean, would I be surprised if MJF also won this after last weekend's Dynasty? No.
Stinger.
Yeah. It's nice for him to have a moment out in the crowd too, though. Like, cause, now Sting is not from there.
No.
He's just there for this moment.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't have been surprised if we had that moment just backstage. Do you know what I mean? Like, which honestly could have been filmed at a different time as well, like somewhere else. You know what I mean? You don't know, but I love that everybody's there. So yeah, so you said Collision is taped, right?
I believe so.
Fair. How do you follow this with a taped Collision? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Congratulations, whatever match is being taped right away.
So, what's the main event of Double or Nothing now? Do they just rematch that? Does Max?
I think so. Or like a triple threat.
Yeah, and also like the main event of Double or Nothing.
That's a great shot.
Is probably Takeshita Okada anyway.
Should be.
Like, whatever
that
Darby does will be a big match, but not the match.
It depends if we think they're giving it back to MJF or not. Since it is at home, technically, for him.
My feed just randomly stopped.
Oh. That shot of him just in the corner looking at the belt on the mat was nice.
Yeah.
Is it just dead? Your feed's just done?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That's so weird. So weird. Well, you know what? What can we say? That was not like the Dynamite after the last pay-per-view when we were like, wow, it was
a much, much better show than the last post pay-per-view Dynamite.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm a little surprised it was a squash match. I mean, it was a squash match. I mean, it was one hit and like he got one low blow and then Darby did like 4 coffin drops and that was it.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Which is a very funny match if you think about it. Like, it was really just so everybody got their good photo of him doing a coffin drop.
Yep. Yeah.
Sting lives in Dallas.
God no.
Yeah, no.
God no.
So
no.
one, I will be watching it. But yeah. Did you see the timings listed for that? So it's a 3-hour pre-show,
God,
a 4.5-hour show, and then a 1-hour post-show, totaling 17 hours over the 2 days. So each day has a 3-hour pre-show with 0 matches.
Jesus, we went mental on 5
Thank you, Bobby.
hours.
Have a great night.
Thanks for treating me.
I probably wouldn't do a watch along for a pre-show though that had no matches on it.
No.
And honestly, 4.5 hours for 7 or 6 matches, depending on which day. Like, that's a lot of time for not a lot of matches. Like, we had 13 in 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't think I could.
Oh yeah, I know, Scott. I know.
I don't think I could deal with it. You would have to have 4 or 5 people. So you could fill the dead space between matches.
Yeah. There's lots of creators out there doing WrestleMania watch-alongs. I'm sure you guys follow someone. Stewart's doing one, for example, like both nights. and he fills the downtime with quizzes and stuff like that. So it's always a good place to hang out as well. I thought about it and I'm like, no, I think I would lose my mind, especially running it solo. Like,
yeah, I'd want to be able to. I'll just do other stuff. I'll watch the big bits later.
I'll probably watch it, but I'll probably watch it either while I'm working and then hang out in like somebody's Discord or something like that, or you know what I mean. So that'd be my preference. And hockey playoffs start this weekend, so depending on when Montreal is playing, I may not even watch WrestleMania. We'll see.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So what are you up to anyway?
So I just put out my review of Replaced, the new 2.5D action platformer, which is very, very good.
Your review is out now?
Yep.
Ah.
It's very good in parts. There are some parts that frustrated the hell out of me. But mostly very good. And then I'll be on Wrestle Radio Australia later tonight when I finish watching the second show that we're reviewing. And then it'll probably be a long one because we'll do 2 Australian show reviews. We'll do a Dynasty recap and then a Mania preview. So it'll probably be a long one tonight. And then, yeah, that's about it. Interviews and podcasts next week for Undertone. So stay tuned. Cool. What about yourself?
I didn't know Denise was doing any watch-alongs. First of all, we're happy to be your first choice, and I think you're a very smart man to make us your first choice. But I feared Denise was probably at the show. She probably wasn't doing watch-alongs, but I haven't really paid attention to who's actually at gone of who I knew.
Yeah, Mania is an interesting one for like content creators because it's like it's the one to go to if you can. So people like Denise and I know Sean is definitely in town.
So what am I doing? Reviews. Go check out affiliatepain.com. I had something I was supposed to drop today and I was still editing it as I was like, I should probably jump in the channel and actually do this. So I'll have something coming out. Some cooking sim that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. It's another one where it's an origami game where you actually switch between different shapes of paper things, and it's like a puzzle platformer. It's pretty good. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. I got I think 12 or 13 on the go still. So
I did one this week. I was like, reviewing games is rough because it's not like a movie where it's 2 hours.
No,
I spent 13 hours with this game in 2 days.
Last weekend I dropped like 4 for the weekend or whatever it was. So yeah, good times. But yeah, check out the website, post everything on affiliatepain.com, _affiliate_pain on Twitter and Instagram, and you can find all my stuff there. Tomorrow you can find me on our local establishment doing the Marvel Talk. Oh my God, blanked on what the name of the show was. Marvel Talk, and where we're covering Daredevil Born Again episode 5, which was much slower than the other ones, but I have a lot of questions.
It was a lot.
Emotionally invested. So come hang out with me.
Also, Ed was wrong.
Yes.
Initially.
Yeah. So yeah. Also, yeah. So yeah, come over there and see me on Marvel Talk. It will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern.
At a time.
I'm like, it was different last week, so yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. You can check us out over there. And then back here next week. I think that's all I've got going on right now.
Yep.
Because I listed off a million things, and I got to go shopping for a whiteboard.
Correct.
Cool. Yeah, everybody watch a lot of wrestling this week or don't. There is 1,000,001 shows that have already started. There was a bunch today that I was sort of flicking through, seeing what's on the schedule. I got a bunch of stuff to catch up on, and I was gifted a few memberships, so that was nice to check out some stuff over this weekend. I plan on consuming a stupid amount of wrestling that is not one of the big dogs. So yeah, they did lay off a bunch of people at Marvel. All the visual
effects department and Disney are laying off all of their at-home release people.
So they're going to basically do temp work, so they don't have to pay people a lot. Let's call it what it is. Yeah. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. Yeah, good times. We'll probably talk about that tomorrow on Marvel Talk as well. So yeah. Other than that, anything else you want to plug? Everything?
That's pretty much all.
There we go. Mel is talking about all the shows that she's going to watch, which is probably a stupid amount of them as well.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Everybody was super cool hanging out. We had a nice little chat going tonight. So appreciate you all. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.